Alright, in this video we're going to change the callout and we're going to move down to the footer widget. So we'll uncheck this for our customizer and we will check footer widgets, hit save changes, go back to our customizer, and this will be replaced with footer widgets. So go ahead and reload. Oh, did we not save it? Okay, let's try that again. Reload. Alright, so now we have our footer widgets here. So let's go ahead and expand that. So we can show the footer widgets, which is right here. You can see it kind of. Let's just brighten up this background for the footer widget so that you can see what we're dealing with here. So that would be that section right here, this blue section right here. We're not going to use the footer widgets for now, so I'm just going to put some type of color here. I'm really bad at design, just because I don't do it. Alright, we'll just keep it that color. We're not going to waste a lot of time here. Alright, now you can also set up how many columns you want to show across here. Okay, so let's say you want 4. We'll keep that as is, and you have more settings down here. Okay, we can align the text on how we want and so forth. You can have a gap between the columns. Let's say about 15 is probably good. We'll keep the padding as default. Now let's go ahead and save this and publish it. I want to show you a couple things first. As a fixed footer, that means that this footer will stay in place as you scroll. Well, I don't really have a long article. Let's go to a page here that has a lot of content. And as we scroll down, you'll see that that footer does not move. Oh, well, I don't have enough long content here. Let's see, multi-paragraph. Anyhow, it would act like the top right here, the scroll, the fixed header navigation here. You see how when you scroll, the navigation and the logo follows you down. So anyway, let's uncheck that because we don't have enough content. You can do footer reveal, meaning that the footer will not reveal itself until you scroll down to see it. See, as I scroll down, you can see that it reveals. You see how this content area overlaps this blue area. So see, as I scroll down, the footer will reveal itself. So we'll uncheck that. We'll just keep it as is, keep it at 4 columns, and let's just save and publish again. Now what we're going to do is add the widgets, whatever widgets we want down here in this footer. So we need to go back, and then here we'll go to widgets, and then you have column 1, and then you would add a widget. So then you'll get this pop out, so you can add whatever you want there. Let's see, we can add archives there, and you'll see how it pops up down here. You can see it shows up right there. You can also give it a title. You can like change the title, whatever you want there. You'll see that it changes, so the default is archives for that. So we'll just leave it as so, and then you can just keep adding widgets. Widget column 2. Let's see, where's our calendar? Do they have it? Oh, there it is. We have a calendar. So we add that. That should be the second one that shows up here, and so on and so forth, right? So as you can see, those are kind of close. So what you would do, right, you would go back to your main menu here, and then go back to footer widgets, and then maybe make that gap, I don't know, 30. Now we have a bigger gap in between the widgets. So you just keep adding those up. Now if we were to change this to 3, we'll just have widget 1 and widget 2, and it's going to be a little bit more spread out. And when you go back to widgets, if you check here, you'll only see 3 footer widget columns to deal with, as opposed to before it was 4 there. Okay, so if I was to, let's say, take this away, or come back here and just have 1 column, then this second one wouldn't show up at all, right? So I'd go one column. All right. The only thing I'm going to see is archives. And then that will reflect when you go back to widgets, there should be only one footer. Okay. So that's it on the footer widgets, and I'll see you guys in the next video.